Today, we need to keep an eye out to see what Cambodia will lie about next. Every day, they make statements claiming that Thailand is reinforcing its troops and violating the ceasefire agreement, but in reality, it's their side that's starting to act suspiciously by moving in more forces. It also seems like they're trying to spread the word among local villagers to evacuate, claiming that Thailand is about to launch an attack in the next day or two. However, what has come out on social media and their own soldiers are the ones coming down, viewers. What Cambodia is doing is starting to move military reinforcements to the front lines, loading them up by the truckload like this. Army military force posted this, trucks packed full of soldiers like this. So the pressing question is precisely where are they truly going? Is this a significant increase of military forces being sent directly to the front lines? Who exactly is the one violating the established agreement by sending in more troops? And the vehicles they're currently using, aren't they official government vehicles? These aren't private cars anymore, right? These are vehicles used to transport troops and military equipment. So the question is, are they heading to the front lines? Yes, that's right. This information comes from the Army Military Forge page, which I came across and decided to share. As for Cambodian soldiers, they're really active on social media. Viewers, there's a page called Ubon Now that found something on a soldier's personal Instagram. He posted a photo showing an orange light with a tree growing, but the caption he wrote says, "Want to be fertilizer and ready within 24 hours waiting for orders." It's unclear what kind of orders they're waiting for within those 24 hours. What kind of operation are they actually going out to do? Does it have anything to do with the phrase "want to be fertilizer"?
Do they want to plant trees or something so they want fertilizer?
If they're planting trees, that'd be a good thing.
I don't think that's it. It might be some kind of hint. But I heard someone say, is it just a message? But actually, the issue of drones or unmanned aerial vehicles coming from the Cambodian side flying over at night, viewers, they're still coming. People are still seeing them. There's even a page that said, wow, they came in a swarm, more than 20 drones at night, filling up the sky. They said they came from the Khmer side. Viewers, look at this picture. At first, if you look from afar, if you're a nature lover, you might think they're fireflies or stars. But at this time, those bright lights in the sky are probably not ghosts or will-o'-the-wisps anymore.
Yes, they're drones, viewers, or unmanned aerial vehicles. It's said that they came from the Cambodian military side, sent to cause disturbances along the border. They were spotted around the Phanom Prasit Hill area, heading towards Sata So Hill. Many people have raised the question of whether flying a swarm of drones like this constitutes a violation of the ceasefire agreement between Thailand and Cambodia. But many others have pointed out that it's clear they're coming at night. What are you trying to observe so intently? What exactly do you want to see? Because we don't know if there's anything attached under the drones, infrared boxes, GPS signals, or even some kind of dangerous object. Because they're up in the sky, after all. If it's as they have officially stated, they'll say, oh, we didn't send the drone, this drone isn't from Cambodia, we don't know whose drone it is or where it came from. But what we're seeing right now on social media is that Cambodian soldiers are really active on social media. They've been posting photos of themselves standing in front of Takwai Temple with captions like, "Morning at Takwai Temple." They go there in the morning, stand around and take pictures.
It's basically become a new check-in spot now.
It's like they're emphasizing that they still have control over the Takwai Temple area. They're not trapped inside, they're not caught by landmines, but can still take photos as usual. Even the BHQ Hun Sen security forces are really into this content too. Their captions are like, "What is this?" Hashtags like "ready for battle." They actually post with the hashtag "ready for battle," viewers, and just put it out there.
But they've already agreed to a ceasefire with us at the GBC meeting.
So who are they getting ready to fight then? And this is what they've posted, viewers. But it seems like the BHQ guys actually look and carry themselves better than their regular soldiers.
Are these ones in the city? They seem well trained.
Well trained. And there are even some clips showing Cambodian soldiers camouflaging their faces with the blackened bottoms of pants, using the burnt residue to rub on their faces for better concealment.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I don't know. I just saw them come. I don't know if they're hiding in the forest or if they're coming by car. Anime, Highlander. They're all camouflaging themselves, meticulously hiding their faces. Every single piece of content, whether it's in the early morning hours, eating rice, consuming their food, all the way to the very moment of them camouflaging themselves at Takwai Castle, it's all valuable content. They're eating together, enjoying their meal deliciously, almost as if to proudly show off, like, wow, we've got all the essential supplies, plenty of rice, various food items, and a good selection of side dishes. Here, they're eating canned fish, but the specific canned fish they are consuming is probably a well-known brand from Thailand. Wow, that's quite interesting.
It's clear, it's obvious. Hey, didn't you say it was a Thai brand?
I saw on social media that Cambodians are smashing beer cans. Maybe you should smash some canned fish and then eat your own brand instead.
Well, it's delicious, isn't it? Canned fish from our country is tasty and convenient too, so that's why they prepare it like this. As for the soldiers stationed there, especially the Cambodian soldiers themselves are posting and filming, so you can clearly see that their living conditions aren't that great. Besides eating instant food, it's also the rainy season right now. It rains heavily throughout the night, and when it rains, it lasts for several hours. This causes water to flood into the military base, so they can't sleep at all at night. They have to get up and bail water out of the base. As for their personal belongings and supplies, the donated equipment, or even the gas masks they once wore for filming, all got soaked by the rain. That's because the operational base they stay in is only covered by a tarp to shield them from the rain. When it rains heavily, the water splashes and floods the area behind the bunker. And since the ground underneath is just dirt, you can imagine what that's like, right? Exactly, when the water floods in like that, it turns into muddy, murky water. The Cambodian soldiers can't sleep at night, and living conditions are pretty tough. They have to bail the water out of the base, otherwise they can't sleep because everything will get wet, including their supplies. They put on gas masks, but I don't know what for. They don't protect against water or rain. You can't use them to push the water out either. Maybe they're just filming content during this time, or maybe they're afraid their stuff will get wet. Before doing anything else, we have to get the water out of here first, out of the bunker, because it's already started raining. They said that previously there were several Cambodian soldiers who got sick. Each person's condition varied. Some had malaria. But he tried to say that it wasn't jungle fever, it was a gas issue. Venom, he claims that on the Thai side we have a problem with poisonous gas, but the picture you are seeing is of Cambodian soldiers. Now that I have become sick, if you ask how to treat it, well, you just treat the symptoms. But their faces are very pale, and if you look at their necks, they have amulets. Will those help? Can they protect them? Actually, what they really need is medicine and vaccines. If their faces are this pale, yes, it means their condition isn't very good. Aside from lying in bed with an amulet around their neck, their condition is so bad that they can't take it anymore. Some people are seriously ill. And for those at the base, what do? They just hook up an IV drip right there, giving saline at the operation base itself. And there's something interesting. It's said that one woman is Cambodian. She said her husband went off to fight, and then suddenly there was an explosion. What's more important is that he hadn't eaten anything yet. The last meal he had was cooked by his wife. It was noodles. The last meal her husband had was the one his wife bought for him. In the end, her husband called to say goodbye. And do you know what happened next, Kun Kwang viewers? He passed away. This soldier, it said that when his wife went to see his body, he was just lying there in the mud, covered in mud. He died there. It said that many people actually recorded videos of it. On Cambodian social media, people recorded videos of it. But it turns out that recently when people tried to dig around and look for them, they couldn't find any. The videos have been deleted. People are saying, what was the condition of the Cambodian soldier? Well, this is it. That's it. They were fighting while being sick, and they didn't receive any treatment. In the end, their bodies deteriorated, they didn't get to eat, and eventually passed away. He even called to say goodbye to his wife before leaving this world. What's really sad is that they had to walk into the jungle themselves to retrieve the bodies. They weren't transported out with any honor.
Yes, and this is the life of Cambodian soldiers, ladies and gentlemen. There are many things Cambodia tries to lie about. Even when it's not the soldiers themselves, Cambodian influencers have come across things they claim are bombs from Thailand that was smuggled in and left here. But look, they're just lying there, not even planted in the ground, not like in our country where the EOD team would come to clear them.
Why does it actually have that distinct cylindrical shape, specifically?
Its appearance is strange, and netizens started to wonder, saying that what the influencer claimed, that Thailand dropped another bomb right next to their house's wall, literally right next to the wall, was laughable when we saw it. The page Meaty Story Force also laughed, saying that the more they looked at it, the more ridiculously funny and absurd it seemed.
Why is that?
Netizens said, look closely, isn't that a starter motor? A starter motor is used for engines.
The team has already found a picture for us. Is it really a starter motor?
This isn't like a landmine or an explosive device that they fire at us or we fire at them, and then they just take an old car starter motor and set it up. Would that really be a bomb?
If you compare the pictures side by side, they really do look the same, especially the first image. It looks exactly like the one buried in the ground there, viewers. Speaking of the landmine that the Thai soldier recently stepped on, it's now being speculated whether it was a new landmine that was placed there. Thailand has made it clear that we respect the Ottawa Convention, to which we are a signatory. We do not produce, add, or use landmines, but it seems that the Cambodian side has violated this and are still using anti-personnel mines or not. Recently, a video clip has surfaced online showing what appears to be Cambodian soldiers diligently digging at the ground and carefully placing something there. It seems like they filmed it themselves, because if they had encountered each other like that, there's no way they would just stand there calmly recording a video. And to say they're planting trees or reforesting at this time, that doesn't really make sense, does it? And then, as you can see, they tear off some leaves to cover and camouflage the mouth of the hole. But this contradicts what the spokesperson for Cambodia's Ministry of Defense reported, which is that Cambodia no longer uses them. Thailand should investigate thoroughly what exactly it was that the Thai soldier stepped on. But the clip has already appeared online. Yes, it looks like the Cambodian soldiers were digging a hole to bury something on the ground surface. Then they covered it with pieces of wood and leaves.
And as for this, we're still waiting for questions and answers from Cambodia, from their military, to see how they will respond to this matter. Because just recently, a Cambodian media outlet, Press News, has come out and said that these are Thai soldiers.
Yes.
The person who was just buried was a Thai soldier disguised in a Cambodian military uniform.
Let the team do a side-by-side comparison to check uniforms.
And then they went to clear explosives and buried them themselves. Well, that's one way to answer it, I suppose. What Face News is trying to say is that Lieutenant General Bunsin Phaklang had a meeting on August 15th to fabricate a story accusing Cambodia of laying landmines along the border, when in fact these landmines were actually planted by Thai forces themselves, according to the source. The source said that Thai Army bomb disposal experts were preparing to retrieve old, unexploded landmines from Cambodian territory and then bring them back. After that, they would take them back and bury them on Thai soil. Thai soldiers disguised themselves as Cambodian soldiers, wearing Cambodian military uniforms, which could be bought. Around the Rongklua market area, they staged incidents to frame and accuse Cambodian soldiers of being the perpetrators. This strategy was used to accuse Cambodian soldiers, including using slingshots to attack. The act of using Cambodian uniforms, no matter how they were worn to resemble Cambodians, was a deception. In order to pin the blame on Cambodia, there are also further reports that if the upcoming Joint Border Commission meeting does not go according to the plan prepared by Thailand, Thailand might launch another attack on Cambodia. Wow, they even said it that directly. And why would Thai soldiers have to wear Cambodian military uniforms? Why would they do that? It's just so ridiculous to claim that Thailand did this. We Thais among ourselves, and then they say that
the injured were Thai.
It was Thai soldiers who were injured, so why would Thai soldiers hurt their own comrades? In the end, they claim that Thai soldiers could easily disguise themselves as Cambodian soldiers just by wearing the same uniforms. But the Cambodian soldiers did not retaliate, even when Thailand encroached upon Cambodian bases, maintaining discipline in seeking a peaceful resolution to the problem.
Peace, right? It's a concept we often associate with tranquility, harmony, and the absence of conflict. However, sometimes I encounter disturbing photographs depicting vast fields riddled with dangerous landmines. And when I see these images, I become profoundly